trouble.
Everybody.
Anybody can be trouble.
As a matter of fact, I would like you, allow me to take over the show for a second. I would like to induct you, Charles Gregory, and you, Madam Touch, into the Tribble Nation. That's what we
I'd be honored.
I know, right?
It's
weird though. You need to like hand over a Tribble or something like that.
We gotta buy.
We take the oath.
we take the oath and everything. But first, in order to be with us, you gotta come up with your own Tribble name that indicates where your geek lies, what your geeky about.
Interesting. What about you, Touch?
I'm a geek about music, and so neo soul, trap music, neo trap cedar.
You gotta say Tribble.
Neo trap cedar Tribble.
Neo trap cedar Tribble.
Nailed it.
I can't follow that one.
You're on the spot, Charles.
Maybe stylish Tribble, fashion Tribble.
We got a fashion Tribble.
Stylish Tribble, stylishly Tribble, stylish Tribble.
Stylishly Tribble.
Tribble is dope.
Stylishly Tribble.
So Charles Gregory will be stylishly Tribbled, and Madam Touch will be, what was the Madam Touch?
Neo trap cedar Tribble.
Neo trap cedar Tribble.
Yes.
But it is not official.
Okay.
Not until the Master Tribble says so.
Okay. It's a fairly painless procedure.
Okay.
You raise your right hand to Stanley and your left hand to DC and repeat after me.
Let's repeat.
I'm a Tribble furry. I'm a Tribble true.
I'm a Tribble furry. I'm a Tribble true.
From the way I roll to the way I could.
From the way I roll to the way I cruise.
So shall it be said, so shall it be done.
Yes. So look, we'll talk a little bit about TV. We got to get into the TV, guys. Okay. When in the hell is Game of Thrones coming back? Because my clock, I ain't got the time. Right now. Okay. All right. It's taking too long. Walking Dead.
Walking Dead is back.
Walking Dead is back. How you feeling right now?
How you feel about Michonne and Rick?
Oh, that's a long time coming. That's a Rick. Look, you know Rick wanted some of that chocolate.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't either.
She was scrolling in them jeans. I was like,
I don't know how much game there is in the midst of the zombie apocalypse, though. So maybe he just was handling things like zombies.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more important than hollering. Maybe. It's just a thought.
No. Priorities. That's for shown.
How often do they wash?
Oh
man,
valid point. That's a valid point. He might have wanted to say something, but was like, oh wait, I'm unsure.
That's the whole crew. The whole crew would be fucked.
This is what I wanted to know though, because I actually went to the WHYY event. It was a phenomenal event.
Oh, okay.
Great. Yeah, and I can't but help notice that you guys' IQ is like, God damn it, like, what's the highest IQ that it? I mean, when y'all talk about this stuff, like, you know, like you must know the directors and stuff like that. Like, how much time do you spend on like Star Trek and Star Wars? You know, and even the dialogue between, what is it, fantasy and sci-fi, right?
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
You guys are really smart.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the point of the matter. Do you have to be smart to be a Tribble?
No. You can play a Tribble that can be like,
there's plenty of other Tribbles.
With a lot of this, it's not about how smart you are, it's just kind of how dedicated you are to your thing. You know what I'm saying? And so you're a neo soul trap thing, so that's your thing. So at the neo soul trap event, you're running things, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, schooling people.
Yes, I'm schooling on the neo soul trap.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
And like Kennedy, she's a Star Trek head.
Okay.
Eric is a Star Wars head. So they go at it.
So they go head to head.
Okay.
The prime directive is to not interfere with lesser developed species.
And Star Trek has something to prove, so they always trying to come at Star Wars now. But you know, it's all good because we have nothing to prove.
See what I mean?
You can't, the peasants can't storm the castle.
In these cases, peasants can't even spell castle.
So what came first, the chicken or the egg?
What came first, the chicken or the egg? Probably the egg, because the modern chicken obviously had to evolve from a lesser state.
The chicken came first because they had to fertilize the egg. You know what I'm talking about?
But the modern chicken is not the same
Well,
chicken.
we gonna get that answer, bro. We gonna get that
For hours.
For real.
So I want to make sure that people get involved with your movement, what you got going on,
Great
because
movement.
we are big on promoting black business, but more so when we're doing against what the quote unquote norm is, you know, and contrary to most belief, this is our norm.
Yeah.
It's just not out there projected everywhere. But I went to in college. My friends, you guys are. This is a reflection of my group, my surroundings outside. So, how can people get involved and continue to help grow this movement?
Yeah. Well, they can check us out. All of our shows, everything that we do is available on blacktribbles.com. That's where all of our shows, Black Tribbles Prime, Tribble Nation, Mastermind, Spoiled Tribbles, Dead Tribbles Talk. We have tons of shows that we do. And we also have a calendar there so you can see different events that we're going to be doing in and around Philadelphia and even outside of Philadelphia.
And Patreon too.
What'd you say?
Patreon too.
Oh, and Patreon. Patreon can help us as well.
Okay.
Dropping notes and hints on the Patreon, girl. Just gonna lay that out there.
So let's Stormtrooper. I got a question for you.
Okay.
Okay, I like that. So how does it feel being amongst the men? The male troopers?
Yes.
Wait, how much time do you have? How much time do you have to get into this? These four are like brothers to me. You know what I mean? Like they've always been there for me. I've tried to be there for them, and they are we all balance each other out. At times, it can get a little man-y. You know, I gotta check them on some stuff sometimes, but for the most part, they're good dudes. But to counterbalance it, I do air a show once a season called The Girl Show, where it's an all-female panel, and we talk about various topics. One of our previous shows was women of color in STEM. I got to amass a panel of women from different backgrounds who, you know, just doing amazing things in the field of science, technology, and engineering and mathematics. So.
And we have a nonprofit. I gotta shout that out, called Project STEAM TV, because we're the arts, so we put the A in STEM, and STEAM.
Yeah.
So we gotta head.
Yeah, we gotta.
Let's dribble over here
We
to
gotta
jump into.
get together because I definitely want to support that.
Hey,
That's awesome.
get there like swimwear.
Oh, that's right. So real quick, because we gotta wrap it up, and there's so many questions that I have for you guys. It's just unbelievable. But I do want to know, when it comes to, you know, you guys' brand, right? How important? Because we like to kind of educate too as we go through. Like, how important is it in establishing your brand and supporting your brand amongst you guys?
It's very important because that's your brand becomes your identity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think as much as we try to like big up like Black Tribbles and put it out there with Black Tribbles, the first thing we're going to do is just put out there that what we're doing an African American show that's hot that people can check out and love.
Okay. Awesome. Keep it simple, right?
Amen.
Great. All right. So look, we're gonna have to have y'all back.
Okay.
All right.
I'll just wait for y'all next
I wasn't going there.
Is there gonna be food?
Look, always gonna be food.
Okay.
Always gonna be food, and then
I like
we
it.
definitely gonna have to join you guys.
Anytime.
You're all welcome.
I find this fascinating, and however we can kind of support you guys, let us know that this is, again, like we create this platform because we can do and say whatever the fudge we want to say. Yeah, and we are real big when it comes to media literacy, right? And creating and talking about what that message is and controlling that message, right? So we're really big on that. So the people that we have on the show, we all about kind of like that network and support. So definitely use this for y'all. So that's good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, no problem. Well, look, guys, we ain't got enough time. We're gonna make some more time because they are so awesome. But I'm your girl, Mavitar. Fresh.
I'm your boy Charles Record in the building.
And you are watching We Talk Weekly